This is a room tour of the Hyatt Place in Bangkok. This is the Hyatt Place located on Sukhumvit 1. We stayed there recently and I used 8 nights on points. The points I transferred from my Chase Sapphire card, so the hotel stay was free. And I'm going to give you a link below in case you might want to check that out, the link. And if you click that, I would also get points and you would get all the bonus offers. The Hyatt Place is a newly renovated, I think within a year it has opened. So it's brand new, very modern. You can see it's a nice size room. The bed was very comfortable. The bathroom had a shower, we'll see that, but no bathtub. It also had a bidet. There was also a safe, a refrigerator, and a robe, which you don't see. This is a room. Some of the lines are a little off, or I don't know what you call it. The lighting was weird. They had buttons, like I want on-off switches. I don't know that I ever actually figured it out. I just push buttons. This is a nighttime view. You can see with the accent. I thought the lighting was a little dim in parts, especially in the bathroom. You really didn't have enough if you wanted to do makeup or something like that. It was kind of dim and you really couldn't control that. So there's a nice gym. There's a nice rooftop pool. And the pool actually had a bar, which you'll see later. See, there's some construction in the city. There's a pool at night. This is a view of the city at night. There was a restaurant. The buffet was buy one, get one free for $4.50 baht, which is about 15 US. And it was a nice buffet. We didn't use it too much time for breakfast. We ate there a couple times for dinner. And, you know, this hotel was reasonably priced, but more, of course, than if you were buying from the locals. Service was very attentive throughout. There's also free water every day, which was nice. This is a view of the main street. The hotel was kind of like on an alley, Sukhumvit Alley 1. So it was a 10-minute walk if you wanted to get to the main drag. There was a lot of little things on the alley, though. Here is the subway. Again, that was about a 10-minute walk. They have a nice subway system. We used it a couple of times. There's an elevated and there's a below the streets. We didn't use the below the streets. We only used the elevated. Here you see us coming up and in the subway area or the elevated area. They were very helpful. Not a problem with English. You can see there's a lot of little shops and things there too. This is the main street, Sukhumvit. Always a lot going on, a lot of food stalls. Food was very reasonable. Food was fresh, food was good. There were many souvenir-y things you could buy. This was a night view. We were coming back to our hotel. We did a lot of grabs for transportation. It was very reasonable. We also did some grabs for food, which again was very reasonable. This is the alley, and this is at night, so it's not as busy, but you can see there's a lot on the street, a lot of massages. We did a lot of massages, and they were like 10, 15 bucks. There's a little dog. A lot of cats and dogs, but like I didn't bother with them too much, but they were friendly. They didn't bother you. There are a lot of shrines on the streets. As we know, Bangkok has a lot of temples, and there were a lot of like personal shrines. There's a couple of them. Streets were very safe. I never felt unsafe, even at night. Another massage place. We had laundry done here too. Maybe not this one. It's about $20, 20 US for like all out of laundry. They have a lot of 7-Elevens. This is the first one. There were 3 on the block, and they were reasonably priced, not like a US 7-Eleven. They were quite reasonably priced. That's the second one. We were on the block with an international hospital, so we saw a lot of the people coming and going, a lot of the staff, and they would all pick up street food. There's a lot of street food, more in the morning. You didn't see as much at night. There's a restaurant. There was a cute little cafe on the street that we had breakfast in a couple of times. We did have some street food. It was all very fresh, very tasty. Fruit, cooked meat, rice. You could see the local people, they all bought there. Still heading down our street back towards our hotel. And here's our lobby. There was some outdoor chairs, which is nice, but it's really kind of too hot for me to enjoy that. Indoor, there was the lobby with reception. There was also a little bar there, which you could, get something to drink. It was a nice neighborhood, but just remember that you got to walk unless you want like really local food. If you want to really go somewhere, you got to walk to get to the main drag. So I will put the link below for the Chase Sapphire card if you're interested. Like I said, it doesn't cost you anything extra. I would get some points and you would get whatever was the most current deal.